Okay, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 super easy to make high protein breakfast ideas, which are also easy to prep in advance or take on the go with you. So we're at Aldi to pick up a few bits. I'm going to show you what I'm making. Alright, back from the shop and I'm going to show you the first option that I'm going to make. It's going to be a bagel breakfast, which is incredible. Let's make it. So for this, obviously, I'm going to be using bagels, these chicken sausages, avocado, egg whites, whole eggs, and then cheese slices as well. So first thing I'm going to be making, because it takes a little bit longer, are the chicken sausages. So the good thing about these is every 2 sausages carries 18 grams of protein, which is unreal. I was going to get turkey rashers, but they didn't have any, so this will have to do. Gonna add 2 of these. And while I'm here, I'm going to add another 2 in here because it's going to be needed for one of the other options as well. I've not actually put the tracking thing on this camera yet, and I've just done it now. And I've realized it's much better, isn't it? Next up, bagel. I've gone for sesame. I just love the taste of the sesame seeds, but you can obviously use a plain bagel for this. Sure, that's pretty self-explanatory. So we're going to cut this right down the middle. You're going to be surprised how I make this one. So next up, we're going to lightly toast it. You'll see why. The next bit is going to be the egg part. So we're going to go for 2 whole eggs, break them into a bowl. Then we're going to go for 50 grams of egg whites. And then just going to scramble. Then just going to lightly oil a pan. So we're going to put the pan on just over medium heat. Don't want this burning. Just going to season the eggs. Usually I like to season eggs once they've been cooked, but because of the way that we're doing this meal, you'll see why I can't do that. Right, first step is going to be getting your bagel that's been lightly toasted and placing it face down in the pan. Next up, we're going to add the egg. So just around the bagel like so. So while we're letting the egg cook, the chicken sausages are now done. I'm going to just slice these through the middle, just long ways. And that's kind of going to replicate the turkey rashers that I wanted to get. Next up, we're going to go in here and flip. Then you want to add on one side, we're going to add cheese. And then on the other side, I'm going to add some avocado. Then to help sort of melt the cheese, right, I'm going to flip these sides over like so. Then what I'll do, of course, if you're prepping this, don't do this bit, just add the ketchup fresh. And then the final bit, just flip it over, and there you have your breakfast. All right, we're gonna go in now and slice it through the middle. Right, taste test, that's how it's looking. Outstanding. So this one really packs a punch with its protein. Here are the total macros. You can do this however you want. Like I said, skip the sauce. So easy to prep as well. Put it in some tin foil, take it with you on the go. Lovely. Okay, meal idea number 2, we're gonna be making banana bread overnight oats. So we're gonna start off by mashing half a banana into the container that you'll be using. So the reason we're doing it in here is because it's all gonna go in the same container. Next ingredient to go in is going to be Greek yogurt. We're going to go for 100 grams of the yogurt. Mix that. Next, we're going to do 2 scoops of oats, which is going to equate to 60 grams. Each scoop is 30 grams. Next, we're going to add some almond milk. Now, trick with this is to just go over the top of the oats. So just cover them. This bit's gonna be optional just to get a little bit extra protein. I'm gonna do it, but you don't need to. Now we just want to mix that all together. Make sure you take your time mixing it. You don't want any clumps. So just for reference, this is my personal preference, but I think it's the right way. This is how you want it to look, okay? Because this is actually going to thicken overnight. So you do want it to be a little bit runny. I like my oats quite thick. I always say that, so it is relatively thick already. But if you like them a bit runnier, add a bit more liquid. So I'm going to add some toppings now. My advice would be, if you're prepping this, add the toppings fresh because they will just sink to the bottom. But for the purpose of the video, so we're going to add some banana, some dark chocolate. To give it more of a banana bread feel, we're going to add some cinnamon. Okay, so third and final option, we're going to be having a breakfast burrito. Who doesn't love a breakfast burrito? These are going to be freezer friendly as well, so you can just pop them in the air fryer when you need them. Let's get into it. So I'm going to be using virtually the same ingredients as I did for the bagel. Of course, the only difference is going to be the carb. So first up, we're going to go in with 2 eggs. Next up again, you're going to be going for 50 grams of egg whites, and then simply scramble these. Next, into a pan with some non-stick oil spray. I'm going to go in with the eggs. So while the eggs are cooking, I'm going to chop up these chicken sausages, which you saw me make earlier. Now we'll add 1 slice of cheese. Fold these bits in. You want to do it in the shape of a rectangle because that's what it's going to be when it goes into the wrap. All right, it's time to assemble the wrap. So first, we're going to go with our egg that we just made, then on with the chicken sausage, what we're going to do next is actually put it in the pan, so it's going to sort of seal it a little bit, and we'll toast it on both sides. Like I said, it will seal the burrito a little bit. All right, burrito's done. Now we're going to wrap it up in some tin foil. Cut through to see the cross section. Okay, so that is going to conclude the video. Thank you so much for watching. If there are any other meal ideas you'd like to see, leave them in the comments, and stay tuned. I'm going to be posting every single Sunday on this channel. If you're not already, subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you for watching.